All right. Well, good morning. It is 7 a.m. So we're about 24 hours out of the half marathon yesterday. So, yeah, 24 hours ago, I was, actually, it's 5 after 7. So, 24 hours ago, I was 5 minutes into my race. I'm feeling pretty good, holding pretty steady, like just under 6 minute pace. Today, I am very, very sore. So definitely pushed it yesterday. And there's a few things that I think I'll take from yesterday's experience. So there was a couple of things I did differently this year than I did in my first half marathon, which I'm glad for. And then there's a couple of things that we're going to do differently moving forward as well. But just currently making some protein pancakes so that I can use up well, have a big breakfast. Number one is like I said, just buggered. My body is so sore right now, just so stiff. And my like serratus posterior superior, like up here, oh man, beat up. Just from all the heavy breathing, right? Like the heavy inspiration that you do. It's not your traps that's sore, it's your serratus posterior superior, like lifting and sort of helping you breathe that entire time. But felt pretty good, like really happy with the time. So, that was good. I was like stoked on that. Knocking 14 minutes off. I was a little bit bummed that I didn't crack the 2 hour mark, and I was actually like on track for 2 hours at one point. But then I just sort of streaked past me, and after about like kilometer 12, 13, and at that point I was just like, oh, well, that's getting a little bit beyond me. Let's just focus on staying in front of the 2:10 pacer, and that's all I did for the rest of the race. Was just sort of make sure that 2:10 pacer was on my heels the entire time, and it was fine. I think going into it, there's some little things that I did that I was really happy with, like bringing a change of clothes this time. Always bring a change of clothes to your half marathon. You're going to stink afterwards. It's just so gross. You want to get into some nice clean clothes straight away. Had my setup, had my carb load. Like carb load went really well. I didn't feel sluggish. I felt really energetic. I felt really good. I think like coming off the back of this half marathon as well, although I knocked 14 minutes off my time, which is huge. I'm still too heavy, right? Still too heavy to really like put in a good time, like break that 2 hour mark. So that's going to be the next thing that I'll work on is getting rid of this next 8 kilos. But probably on reflection, I don't think I did enough outdoor running. When I actually think about like the structure of my training, because I was so busy with work, I ended up having to do a lot of treadmill runs. And I think that negatively impacted my conditioning in terms of my hip flexors a bit, because my hip flexors were absolutely screaming by the end of that run. And I never really understood what people meant when they sort of say like, oh, my hip flexors locked up, or, I started to get really cramped in my hips. Never really understood that until yesterday when I was running up Montefiore Hill at the end of the race. And man, TFLs, just hip flexors, just screaming, horrible, could barely lift my knees. So that was a lot. But I think hills and more terrain diversity, like even though I run on road, more terrain diversity, more trail diversity is going to be a big one moving forward. So I think probably running on the Torrens will help because it is quite hilly and sort of up and down. I did love the race course yesterday. I thought it was amazing. But again, just very challenging with the hills. So that's something that I'll take into account. With that said, when I was on the hills, where a lot of people were dropping off, I was able to sort of charge up them, which felt really good. So obviously a lot of quad strength from 18 years of squatting. But something else I noticed was on the descents, I couldn't really accelerate into the down sections as well as I would like. And I think part of that is just being heavy. And then I think part of that as well is a bit sort of more on the technical running side, like my technique needs some work. And then I'm just not used to running hills as well. So that's going to be a part of it too. Anyway, I'm going to eat these pancakes. I'm really hungry. And I'll just sort of add to this as a bit of a post-race vlog throughout the day.